Secrets of the Universe. Part 2, Balanced Forces. Welcome back to Secrets of the Universe. And if you've made it this far, you're ready for the next level of understanding, ready to break down the hidden principles that have been governing your life without you even knowing it. We've covered the basics of the game of life, how your thoughts, words, and actions create your reality. But now, it's time to take a deep dive into some of the most powerful forces at play, cause and effect, and the often overlooked but critically important concept of mental gender. I'm not here to waste any of your time, so let's get into it. The principle of cause and effect: you're not a victim. One of the biggest lies society sells you is that you're just a passive observer of life, being pushed around by events and circumstances. Number. That's not how this works. Cause and effect is at play in everything. And here's the no nonsense truth: you are not the victim of your circumstances, you are the creator of them. Here's what you need to understand: everything you do, think, or say sets causes into motion. The universe doesn't just throw random things at you for fun, it's responding to the causes you've put out. If you don't like your current situation, here's the blunt truth: you set the causes in motion, and that's good news. Why? Because if you're responsible for it, you can change it. We've all seen people who go through life wondering, why does this keep happening to me? Here's why. They're trapped in the plane of effects, constantly reacting to what's already manifested. They're rearranging deck chairs on the Titanic and wondering why they're still sinking. The real power lies in the plane of causes. That's where you need to operate. If you want to change your reality, you need to change the causes you're setting in motion. And that means changing how you think, how you feel, and most importantly, how you act. Time lag between cause and effect, showing patience and power now. Here's something that trips people up. There's usually a time lag between the cause you set into motion and the effect that shows up in your life. You might make a change today, but you won't see the result tomorrow. That's where people lose patience. But understand this: the universe is rearranging itself to bring you the effect. It just takes time. You've got to trust the process. Here's a key affirmation to work with: I am the master of my destiny. Every cause I set today leads me to my highest good. Say it and believe it. You're not just floating through life, you're steering the ship. Mental gender: balancing your inner masculine and feminine. Let's shift gears now, because this next concept is one most people never even hear about: mental gender. Now, before you get it twisted, this has nothing to do with physical gender. Mental gender is about the balance between the masculine and feminine energies inside each one of us. On the masculine side, we have logic, action, and analytical thinking. This is the part of your mind that makes decisions, takes charge, and gets things done. On the feminine side, we have intuition, creativity, and emotional intelligence. This is the part of you that feels, senses, and connects with the unseen forces of the universe. Here's the secret: you need both. If you're only operating in one, you're going to hit a wall. Too much masculine energy without feminine balance, and you're all action, no inspiration. Too much feminine without the masculine, and you're full of ideas, but nothing ever gets done. Balance is key. Thought, emotion, and action must be in harmony. That's how you create true alignment with the universe. When your masculine energy works in tandem with your feminine energy, you're unstoppable. The Meta Center for over 60 years has been a space where you can freely research, learn, and share with others about whatever may interest you. Free classes, where many are learning about artificial intelligence, engineering, wellness, and more. Here, you'll find many supplements for your well being, such as monatomic gold powder, which was allegedly used by the pharaohs of ancient Egypt. We are also the largest herb supplier in Chicago land with over 70 organic, wild crafted herbs, mushrooms, roots, barks, berries, fruits, and leaves, which have been used for thousands of years for a variety of purposes. We thank you for your continued support. To learn more, visit us at metacenterchicago.com or give us a call at 708 668 4909. Until the next time we speak, take care. The Trinity within: mind, emotions, and actions. This brings us to one of the most powerful symbols across every ancient tradition: the Trinity. Whether it's the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit in Christianity, or the sacred trinities in ancient Egypt or the Indus Valley, the message is the same: the masculine, the feminine, and the child they create together. In practical terms, this means that your thoughts, masculine, and your emotions, feminine, must come together to give birth to actions. This is how you create your world. When you're aligned in thought and emotion, the actions flow naturally. And when you act in alignment with your highest self, the universe responds in kind. Here's an affirmation to help you align your inner trinity. My thoughts, emotions, and actions are in perfect harmony, creating my highest reality. The balance of polarities, mastering duality. Now, while we're on the subject of balance, let's talk about polarity. Everything in this universe has its opposite. You can't have hot without cold, light without darkness, or abundance without scarcity. But here's the kicker: opposites aren't separate, they're just different degrees of the same thing. Let me give you an example. Let's say you're struggling financially. Instead of focusing on lack, you need to shift your attention to prosperity. Why? Because lack and prosperity are just two sides of the same coin. It's all energy. Where you place your focus determines what side of the coin you experience. Here's where most people mess up. They spend all their time and energy focusing on what they don't want. The more energy you give to scarcity, the more scarcity you'll experience. But the moment you start focusing on abundance, even if you don't have a dime to your name right now, you begin to shift that energy. That's how you change your reality. I am an irresistible magnet for all that is mine by divine right. That's an affirmation for prosperity. You say that enough times with belief, and your energy starts to align with it. That's how polarity works. Beyond the physical, the plane of causes. Here's the bottom line: to master your reality, you need to operate on the plane of causes. This is where real change happens. Most people live on the plane of effects, reacting to life instead of creating it. But you're not most people. You're here because you're ready to step into your power. How do you do that? By mastering the balance between your inner masculine and feminine energies. By understanding that every cause you set into motion will eventually bring an effect. And by knowing that time is your ally, not your enemy. The universe will always deliver, but you have to be patient and consistent. Conclusion. For part two, taking control of the game. We've covered a lot today: cause and effect, mental gender, and the balance of polarities. These are the forces that shape your life, whether you're aware of them or not. But now you are aware. You've got the tools, and now it's up to you to use them. In part three, we'll dive into how these principles connect with the law of vibration, and we'll unlock the secrets of how to raise your frequency and align with the highest version of yourself. It's about moving from knowledge to mastery. Stay sharp, stay grounded, and remember, you hold the keys to the universe. Use them wisely. I view all comments for 24 hours after a video is posted, so if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below and I'll post an update video answering them.